Hey, you know what they did for me at Discount Tire? Oh, I'm sorry.
That was my husband, Monty. I'm doing my update. My last update was on a Friday, and today is Sunday evening, and it is my 16th day going through my withdrawals from cutting back on my night medications, Seroquel Remeron and Requit. And Friday I was discussing that I was going to have to go back on the full dose until I could get my sleeping schedule, you know, normal. I'm still having problems with that. I'm not going to bed until 3 and getting up at 12 or a little after 12. Still getting sleep, except for, let's see, I think it was Saturday, it was six hours, and it was rough for some reason. My legs were acting up on me. So I don't know if I got my full dose, not my full dose, but my tapered dose correct, which is a problem when you're trying to taper your meds. So what I was doing was, instead of taking half of my meds, I started taking, splitting them, and I demonstrated that, I think the day before, where I looked just frightful. In most of my videos, I look really sick and very old. I don't look much better right now, but I got a little color on my face. I don't look as good as I did Friday because we went out to dinner, which is something we hadn't done in ages. So I made a video after we got home, which the video was so out of focus, it just kept going in and out all the time. I don't know what caused that. But anyway, it's starting to be like, I'm going to address these like day 16, another day in hell. Because that's what it's like. Even though I'm on more of a dose than a half of my regular dose, I'm still waking up as if I took the full dose in the same state. As soon as my eyes open, I'm it's just an, oh gosh, it's like waking up to a nightmare instantly. All these thoughts and emotions are just so overwhelming and really powerful. It's like fear. You know, it's the dread of, you know, waking up and being flooded with confusion, sedation, and all of the negative emotions, you know, all at one time. The anxiety, the panic. oh, I gotta face another day, another morning, being overwhelmed. It's horrible. And as the day goes on, and it always seems to happen around the same time in the afternoon, that this extremely uncomfortableness within myself is like something trying to crawl out of me. It's so disturbing. It's, like I said, it's impossible to describe that sensation and feeling, and it just gets more intense. And then I actually started having seizures. A seizure. So it's really bad. Your whole body goes into this convulsive shaking, jerking. It takes your, breath away. So everything that you have problems with, or they're all there, and you have to, when you're having that kind of seizure thing happen to you, you have to try to think about your breathing to get yourself to calm down, to get the body and the mind to calm down, so it'll stop. I thought, I really didn't know what to think on this 1.5 dose, leaving a 4th off. That it was going to be practically the same as taking the half a dose. To tell you the truth, I don't see any difference in the two. Where splitting my whole dose into a half was a big difference, but, the withdrawals are just all over the place. You're more clear-minded, though you're still struggling, to talk and to stay focused. All through this, it's been that way. But the way I feel when I wake up is extremely different. I'm not sedated. I don't have the overwhelmingness, the panic, the fear, nothing like that. And I'm just thinking all day today, gosh, like I said, tapering is kind of long term. I'm not doing extreme tapering, but just what I'm doing, I feel like I'm still at where I was, that I was trying to escape from, And when me and my husband talk, because I'm trying to do 2 things at once, get to bed early, which is just next to impossible for me, because, usually I don't start feeling better until nighttime, and then you want to do things. You don't go anywhere, but just do things that just prolong your staying up. I don't know how I'm going to get a handle on that. like making a video now when it's just past 9 o'clock. And day 16, not counting most of the first week. Remember what I said, that you know, as it gets closer to a week, you know, you're just gradually experiencing withdrawals, and then it intensifies. And I said it, you know, it is going to get worse, you know, and how long can I handle it, and how long is it going to last? It's also confusing. You can't figure it out. There's really there's no answer. So I'm still, if I just keep feeling this way, you know, staying on this new dose that I'm taking, I know that it's less, so, you know, it's better as far as getting to the point where I could, you know, take away some more, you know, because I want to get as far away as I can, waking up in that state every single morning. It, you know, because I really think what's going on, I say think, but I really know that it is that blood pressure pill that had started way back that made, you know, everything even worse. I'm at the spiral down into the pit of hopelessness and despair, or your mind, your thought process was, you know, just on one thing and one thing only, is how to get out of this. And you kind of think the same thing like I am these past few days, especially today, have those thoughts. But there's no way out of this. There's no way around it. It's exhausting. I mean, it's like I have responsibilities, you know. As long as I don't have to go anywhere, that's one great thing. But I still have animals to take care of, and my husband's, you know, laundry and, you know, doing the basic chores of the day, and then trying to take care of yourself, you know, your hair, your face. I can't do anything about my weight because I don't know if I can push through this enough to get to the fitness center, which is what I wanted to do starting tomorrow. But at this point, I don't know. I could still try, you know, and maybe that's gonna relieve some of this. That's what I'm hoping for. So anyway, I think that's enough for now before the camera quits. I just wanted to give an update since I missed Saturday, and I'll just keep doing this as I go. But it's, you know, better not to do it every day. So when I do it, I will put the day that I'm on, you know, I don't think I've put the dates on. It's still July. It's at the last week of July. So anyway, that's where I'm at, what it's been like. And it's sad. You know, I don't feel sorry for myself. I feel sorry for everybody, you know, that goes through this, that deals with this, that struggles. Like I said, it's an epidemic. There's so many of us. And some people think, well, other things would be far worse. But when it comes to the mind, you know, I'd rather have something else and have a normal mind, because I wouldn't wish this on anybody. And I really haven't went into detail about a lot of things. And I don't, you know, I never know what I'm going to say when I do this. But anyway, it's day 16. So, you know, for some it's, like I said, months, years. And I don't want to be like, I'm, you know, I'm just not going to do it. I can't, you know, I can't keep this up. I mean, I've been worn out for so long anyway that, you know, this isn't new to me at all. We're talking years of this. So, you know, I can say, yeah, I've been through this for years, and I'm wore down and tired, you know, of it. So without saying any more, I'll just say until my next update, have a great week, everybody. All right, this is Karen saying goodbye, and I wish you well.